This is very important if you have a Windows 10 PC storage. You know, if you don't, if you run out of storage, you run into problems. So let's see. I apparently have 913 gigabytes left, and see how it's working. It's gathering up and sorting out all in one keystroke. All that I have on my CD, and I think I've got a little thumb drive, USB external drive stuck in the USB port at the front. So it's very, very important to know how much, and you can actually clean it up in one keystroke. Like, imagine if you just waved your magic wand and your kitchen floor would be clean. That's one thing I like, is a clean kitchen floor. Boy, oh boy. I don't like a dirty floor. I lose my appetite right off the bat. Don't invite me into your house if you have a dirty floor. Don't expect me to eat, because I will not. It's very, and the people that bought my home in Burnaby back in the days of Idi Amin, they called themselves the Four Brothers. They were auto body. 4 little guys they were tiny little people from Idi Amin, Africa. And they were kicked out because they were a different religion, so they came to Canada to start a new life with their wives and kids, and they were 4 brothers. And they purchased I forget the address now, in Burnaby. We had an auto body shop, and we sold our home, and at the back there was a big shop and a laneway, and so they could have an auto body shop. And that was in Burnaby, in South Burnaby, off Kingsway, and gee whiz, I forget the name of the street now. It was off Imperial and down in that area. But that woman, that Hindi woman, they had Buddha or something. They had a shrine. I forget the religion. It was a strange, different religion, sort of like Southeast Asia, kind of. But the women were very, very clean, and they were very fussy about the floor. And so, I was in my early 30s, and I thought, gee, that's a very good philosophy, because if your floor is clean and your kitchen is clean, that boosts your morale. That makes sense. And hey, it applies to computers too. Yeah. I'll have to give that some thought. I have to turn my brain back into 1977. In the spring of 1977, I think that's when we sold the house to them. Through an Indian man called Mr. Man. He was the realtor. And he was from Delta. I think he was selling houses to the Indian families in Delta, the new subdivisions in Delta. And boy, that area is so run down nowadays, but back in the 70s, that was just so beautiful. Brand new homes, everybody wanted a brand new house. The box type, quickly built type houses back in the 70s in Delta, British Columbia, right on Scott Road. And that's where it all began for a lot of young families back in the 70s. Yeah, I've been in British Columbia now a few years. Well, I say we emigrated here from Toronto, where I got married, and then to start a new life in British Columbia with my husband and a little baby girl. And she had been born a week before Christmas, and here we were on the road at Easter. And I said, goodbye, Mommy, goodbye, Daddy. And off I went, and with our Ankitsa and Mario, and they had a brown Dodge or a gold Dodge Chrysler station wagon, and we had a Chevy Biscayne, big white station wagon. It was as long as maybe 30 feet long. It was a huge station wagon. So all of our life's possessions were packed into the back of that station wagon. And the first night we slept at a Roman Catholic church in Sudbury, Ontario. I knocked on the door and I asked the priest, do you think it would be okay if we parked in your churchyard? It wasn't I forget, it was a Saturday morning, and there was a little coffee shop down the road on the highway where we could buy food and refreshments and water to make the baby bottle. And we were like gypsies, but we looked like Europeans. We were from the Balkans. They were from Istria, and my husband Bosnia, and me, well, you know where I'm from. You know, I'm a Canadian-born Scottish lady from Ontario, Canada. My home in Upper Canada. I'm very proud of my heritage. Why shouldn't I be? My ancestors didn't kill anybody or murder anybody or force anybody to go to church, or you know, they were peaceful farming community. And my grandfather from Scotland, my mother's father, well, he worked for Mr. Timothy Eaton at the big Eaton store downtown, and he maintained all the elevators which transported the the shopaholics. And they did not sell cigarettes at Timothy Eaton. He was dead set against smokers. And guess what? My grandfather smoked cigars and drank Scotch whiskey and played the violin. Well, my goodness, how the hell did he get a job for Timothy Eaton? I'll have to check into that. It's another family mystery. Have a good day. I'm having fun. Why not? Not the end of the world, but we're going to figure out why this is happening, you know, this pandemic. That does not make sense to me either. Hey, Sylvester. Hi, everybody. Hi, friends. I have friends all over the place. We're all on the same page, sitting at the same computer using the internet. But you know, the internet here is very expensive compared to other parts of the world. Everybody should be connected, you know. Everybody, so we can keep in touch, see what's going on. And I pay Shaw Cable too much money every month. You know, that money that $2,400 a year, that could go to a different, you know, we should have cheaper internet here. That's crazy, you know. But we'll see. We'll figure out the budget for next year pretty soon. It'll be finished pretty soon. Economy, that's important. Pandemic and economy, war, economy, that anytime there's a world event that affects the economy. Check out the Bank of Canada, Bank of USA, Bank of Germany, Bank of England. See what's happening. Let's count our pennies. Pennies make up the dollars, or the dinars, or the pound sterling, or the euro. Hey, maybe the euro's going away. Maybe they'll bring Bitcoin back. What do you think? Let's talk, Belle, let's talk.